guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best bike rack in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these bike rack, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality bike rack according to your needs, then watch the video till the end, and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Kupper Mounts. The first product from Kupper Mounts is a single bike rack that uses a vacuum seal, just like EZFOLD, to attach to the roof of your car. In fact, this one is remarkably similar except it feels more robust, has larger vacuum cups, and is much cheaper. The great thing about a rack like this is it can be quickly and easily installed onto just about any hardtop vehicle. Simply wipe the area clean, place the rack on the roof, and repeatedly depress the plunger until the cup is firmly sealed. The fork mount and rear wheel holder weigh only a few pounds, and they ship in a plastic carrying case that keeps the vacuum cups from getting damaged when not in use. When we get to travel again, a rack like this will be great to throw in our suitcase for use on rental cars. Kupper Mounts recommends a maximum speed of 75 miles per hour and a bike weight of no more than 45 pounds. We didn't put either of those limits to the test, but felt very confident both driving around town and on the freeways with our babies entrusted to this rack. The obvious flaw with a system like this is security. There's a strap to clamp inside the door frame, although it's nowhere near as secure as the built-in cable locks of a hitch rack. It might be enough to deter the casual thief. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Thule ProRide XT. If you don't like removing wheels but still want your bike to ride on the roof, the Thule ProRide XT is a great option. It will easily accommodate gravel, road, mountain, and cyclocross bikes, and with the addition of the fat bike adapter, it can also work with tires up to 5 inches wide. The clamp mechanism holds onto the down tube, times with the dial, and works with a wide variety of tube cross-sections. Thule states a maximum load capacity of 44 pounds. If your e-bike is lighter than that and you're comfortable heaving it onto the roof, this rack will work for you. But don't forget that mounting a bike on top of your car with both wheels on adds significant height to your vehicle, making drive-through windows and garages hazardous to the health of your beloved bike. Generally speaking, wheels on racks aren't great options for tall vehicles like pickup trucks and SUVs. But of all the roof racks we've tried of this style, we found this one the easiest to use while standing on our tiptoes and reaching far overhead. We also suggest using a small cloth rag to pad the frame against the clamp. It's lined with rubber, but our tester recently discovered some wear marks on the frame after driving across the country with the bike mounted on this rack. The number 3 position is held by Freedom Bike Hitch Rack. The Saris Freedom 2 Bike Hitch Rack uses a bit of an unusual design. Instead of using arms and hooks to grab the front wheel, it uses a strap to grab the frame with both wheels secured in cradles. This design makes the rack very simple to make and relatively cheap. The downside is that in practice the rack can be tough to adjust between different bikes. The bike also doesn't fold particularly small, so leaving it on the car permanently might be a hassle for some. However, riders that mostly transport the same bikes and don't mind the rack not folding up will be happy with this sturdy, made in the USA hitch rack. Next at number 4, we have BackStage 2. Even hitch racks that tilt down can get in the way of accessing some trunks. The BackStage solves this problem with a design that pivots the bike trays, loaded or unloaded, to the passenger side of the vehicle. While this mechanism makes the rack noticeably heavier to lift on and off your car, the extra weight is one of the only drawbacks we encountered. Quick release, spring-loaded locking pins keep the rack secure in both the extended and closed positions, while a screw-type clamp keeps it stable and rattle-free while driving. The BackStage fits on 2-inch receivers and can carry 2 bikes that weigh up to 60 pounds each, with tires up to 5 inches wide. A locking hitch pin and cable-style lock deter theft. The number 5 position is held by Onramp. This is a heavy-duty rack that's designed to haul heavy e-bikes but can just as easily accommodate lighter road or mountain bikes. Yakima says the Onramp can carry 2 bikes that are each 66 pounds. However, its best feature is the integrated ramp that allows riders to roll the bikes directly onto the rack instead of having to lift them. It's a smart. The number 6 position is dominated by racing tailgate cover. The Fox tailgate cover comes in 2 sizes, small and large, and 2 colors, black and camo. The small pad fits mid-sized trucks and holds 5 bikes and the large pad fits full-size vehicles and accommodates 6 bikes. A series of 3 webbing straps that loop around the tailgate make attaching and removing the pad a 3-minute operation. The tailgate cover's plastic outer shell is easy to wipe down, but it doesn't have separation pads, so bikes tend to slide a little if not secured, though none that were left unattached fell during our testing. Moving on to the next at number 7 with QAT Sherpa 2.0. The Sherpa 2.0 hits a sweet spot in performance and price that makes it stand out. This lightweight model takes less effort to mount on your car and to stow away than a lot of other tray racks. It's also simpler than most to secure in the hitch, and its low lift height makes loading bikes easy. The Sherpa 2.0 holds most types of bikes up to 40 pounds each, tilts out of the way even when fully loaded so you can get in your vehicle, and folds up compactly when you aren't using it. And for style-conscious riders, the Sherpa 2.0 looks great, with its metallic powder coat finish and anodized accents. There are versions available to fit both 1/4-inch and 2-inch receiver tubes. The number 8 position is held by QAT Beta. If you have budget constraints or storage spaces at a premium, the 2-bike hanging style QAT Beta is a good, less expensive alternative to the QAT Sherpa 2.0 because it's a hanging rack. It isn't as easy to load as the Sherpa 2.0, and you must unload your bikes to tilt the rack down for vehicle access. But the Beta is solidly constructed and holds bikes securely, and it's one of the lightest hitch racks we've tested at only 18 pounds, which makes it easy to install on or take off a vehicle. And unlike most hitch racks, the Beta folds completely flat when it's not on the car, making it simple to store anywhere. You can hang it on a garage wall hook or stash it in the back of an apartment closet. It's available for 1/4-inch and 2-inch hitch receivers. Next at number 9 we have Thule EasyFold XT2. Whether you need to transport heavier bikes, such as some electric models, or you just want a rack that's easy to load and store, the Thule EasyFold XT2 is hard to beat. It's one of the most expensive models we've tested, but its premium price includes luxury features that also make it one of the best overall racks we've tested. The EZFOLD XT can hold bikes up to 65 pounds each, and it comes with a foldable ramp that lets you roll bikes onto it instead of having to lift them up. It's lighter than other heavy-duty racks, and when it's off the vehicle, it folds up to the size of a large airline carry-on bag. The EZFOLD is also quick to install and lock to the vehicle, and integrated cable locks let you secure bikes to the rack. The EZFOLD holds bikes by the frame, rather than by the wheels, however, which some riders don't prefer, and the clamps can be a little awkward to use. It fits 1/4-inch and 2-inch hitch receivers. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Saris Bones X3 bike. The 3-bike Saris Bones X3 bike stands out because it's solidly built, lightweight, easy to mount and to store when you aren't using it, and capable of fitting on almost any car. Made of lightweight molded plastic, the Bones is easier to lift onto the back of a vehicle and strap on than its competitors. Despite its light weight, it was sturdy and stable during our driving tests, even at higher speeds and with quick stops. The fully adjustable curved arms fit over even the most massive factory rear trunk spoilers, and the whole contraption folds nearly flat for storage. The Bones also garnered one of the highest ratings from bike owners in a survey we fielded to more than 20 bike clubs across the country. The Bones 2-bike model that we tested previously is still available and even cheaper. But the new X, which also comes in a 2-bike version, is a significant upgrade, especially if your car has a fairly large trunk or hatchback spoiler. That's all for today. We upload all types of bike accessories review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.